Happy Friday, everybody. What are you doing? Okay, yeah, you could have gotten those treats yourself. You could have jumped the whole 1.5 feet. That's right. Everybody needs to see your butt. This is... Sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry for everything on behalf of everyone. That's the family motto. I'm doing pretty well. Happy Friday. Anybody got any good news? Let's share the good news. I'll share you my good news. I got soap in my eye in the shower. That's why this eye looks like Megadeth. But it reminded me that I have eyes. So, that's good. Hello, Chuck. My flight's delayed today. Apparently there's weather issues. It was benign, best news ever, yay! Good morning, Rob. How did the interview go? Which interview? Anybody else got any good news? Bruce, Pamela says hi. Oh, Montel. Montel was great. We talked about the PTSD treatment that he's cure that he's on. Time for the treadmill. Thanks, Stealth Girl. Your boyfriend is doing the dishes as we speak and he's already vacuumed. Wow, that is amazing news. Great job. Great job. Good boyfriend. This is Bruce. Your brother's getting his first car. Oh, his first cat. Can't wait to be an aunt. There you go. Out walking the dogs. Lovely. Good morning from Oregon. Anybody else got any good news? This is... Look at that. Bruce, Nicole says hi. This is from, there you go. This is from Nicole. That's from Nicole. This is from Pamela. Can you hear his mouth noises? God, how loud do you chew? He's eating fish flakes. They're bonito flakes. It's what he lives for. You were just approved for vision correction surgery. All right, Talia. Awesome. Look at, you see how rude he is? You're crazy, Bruce. You're crazy, Daisy. Laura says she's pleased that Bruce officiated our wedding ceremony. Yes, he did. He is a reverend. Yeah, they're really good. People can eat them too. Do they smell terrible? They're not. Like, they're a little fishy. I've kept you laughing while recovering from your hemorrhoid surgery. Well, thank goodness. I'll come over and put the cream on you. Consensually. I'm glad that everybody is having some good news today. My flight's delayed. I should have been, well, no, I should. It's not necessarily that I'd be on the plane right now, because my flight is only about an hour and a half delayed, but it's enough, for sure. Enough. Hair dust. I think that there's weather issues, so. Officiated the wedding. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Kira. Rob tried keeping cats, but they kept disappearing. Oh my goodness. No. You gotta get an air tag. Tell your cat I said psst, psst. He said psst, 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 psst. He's not amused. Alpha King Robert said psst, psst, psst. He looks, he's oh, hello, Rita and Deb. Will you come do my hair? Or I'll come to you. That probably would be easier. You'd be like, stop putting that weird hair dust in. Steve's 3 kitties run the joint. All right, this is too much. Too much hair dust. There we go. What are we doing today? Well, I wanted to hear everybody's good news. Should we flip and do we'll give a meditations quote from an emperor. Ooh, Jay Hobbs is designing a game and video game. Cool. Newbern 9 says, I can't believe the crap you get. Are those people just effing with you or actually serious? Greetings from Finland. No, they're serious. They would absolutely do terrible things to me if allowed. But it's not everybody. The vast majority of people are very kind and nice. But there are some people that, because they call me a dude wannabe, they just say, you just want to be a man. Or then they call me a man, and then I say, oh, but I am a man. And then they're like, you're not a man. I just play into whatever bigotry they have. It makes, I don't know what it is. If they think that I'm going to like steal their woman or what, and like I've said, I'm a goose. Happy with my husband. Janice sending the hearts. Thank you. The dumbest thing Bruce has done. What's the dumbest thing you've done? There was that dirt investment scheme he got himself involved in. Oh, sorry. Do you see he got upset because I was even talking about it? Thank you for saying I have beautiful eyes. So we've got some good news. Okay, we're going to do a random flip. Thank you, Meredith. Let's see what the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, and this is great. This, what I just turned to, feeds right into what they were saying, okay? When someone mistreats you, the first question you should ask yourself is what conception of good and bad led him to do so? Understanding this will lead you to feel sorry for him and will dispel any shock or anger once you see that your own conception of goodness is still either the same as his or closely related. And so you're bound to forgive him. On the other hand, if you've moved beyond this kind of conception of goodness and badness, it will be all the easier for you to be lenient toward him for not seeing things right. So there is a certain part of that. I do vastly pity the people that come and send me nasty things. Shannon sending stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when people are rude, I always just think that they're dumb. That's a big part of it. Tim Minchin has a thing that he says, I just don't, like, I don't know that you've read all the books and watched all the things that I've read. But a lot of times people are just coming at me because they don't like that I have short hair or that they think that I'm too, like, fit. I've gotten some of that, but then I've gotten, like, told that I'm fat, like I've got fat legs. You're like, okay. Like, just, people will say anything. So it's a really great exercise in figuring out what you care about. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Moonlight and Magnolias. Hey, just no. They are unhappy with themselves. The ones that are the most interesting cases are the ones that for months they do it. Like, you're like, you have nothing else. You have nothing else in your life. How long have I had short hair? Bruce, got any thoughts? How long have I had it? Since like 2018-ish. But it used to be really long, and then shorter, shorter, shorter. All right. Happy birthday, 16 Hunter. They wouldn't say it to my face. That's accurate. Unless they're with their boys. They're with their boys. They're trying to show off with their boys. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, the hair today. I don't know if the hair today is as good as yesterday. Anybody want to give Bruce a treat? Who should we dedicate this treat to? This treat is from Pat Hansen. Pat Hansen, give me a treat. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice of her? Yeah, it's very kind. Nicole, oh my goodness, Nicole sending stars. Thank you very much. Here you go. This is from Nicole. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, I think he's ready. Okay, go ahead. I'm in the danger zone. The kitty fish danger zone. Don't take off my fingers. I got a fly in this shirt, so can you maybe clean the fish up off my boobs? Thanks. Mwah. You'd love to see me if I'm ever in Charlotte. Well, you can see me today in the Charlotte airport for as I'm sprinting from one gate to the other. Thanks, Steve. Bruce is a cutie. I'm always trying to move the thing so that you can. I mean, there's just no competing with how pretty he is, you know? Thank you, Moonlight. I'll come back to Valdosta. I'm going, yeah, Barksdale. I don't know if Barksdale's on the list. Happy to come to Barksdale though. I'm going to go shoot some scenes for a show called Office Joe. And then off to do some more shows. If you're up in Woodstock, New York, got a show up there. What kind of cat is Bruce? Bruce, what kind of cat are you? The big dog. I'm a big dog cat. He's a ragdoll. Have I always been a cat girl? I'm an everything girl. Anything, any type of animal I am on board with, except for dolphins, right? Because they're evil. I mean, I would use a dolphin to like plot against an enemy, but yeah, I like dogs too. I just don't have a life that I can have a dog right now because I'm gone so much. It wouldn't be fair on the dog, right? You like your alone time. I know what you're doing. Okay, what should we look up a fact about today? Thank you. You'll make me dinner. That's nice. Your kid's got a parrot, a ragdoll, and a corn snake. That is all over the map. Billy says good morning. What facts? What do we want to learn about today? Any good facts? Remember, if we find out something is misinformation, Bruce gets a treat. Julie has spiders, the least needy animal. There you go. Facts about dolphins. They're grim. When am I coming back to Alaska? They're working it out. The extreme embalming that started in Puerto Rico. That sounds horrific. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Tootsie Pop? Let's see. I'm sure that somebody has done that. How many do we think it is? I bet it's 1,200. Oh, nope. They created, a group of engineering students from Purdue University reported that its licking machine, so a group of college kids created a licking machine modeled after a human tongue. They say that it took an average of 364 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Good for them. I'm sure their parents are proud. Sarah's like, a licking machine, you say? Does Wright Pat Air Force Base really house aliens from Roswell? Does it? Does Wright Pat have aliens? Let's see. Ooh. Does Hangar 18, legendary alien warehouse, exist? Dun dun dun. UFO enthusiasts believe the government hid physical evidence from their investigators in Ohio, huh? Look, a claim that the Air Force acknowledged was untrue in 1994. Of course they wouldn't say that. As somebody, me, worked in government for a little while. I don't see how they could hide anything. I've not had that experience at all. So, Kathleen, the licking machine is at Purdue University, so you just have to go check that out. Give it a Google. All right, let's see if we can find any other fun facts for today. Facts, hacks, and other things that might save your life. This name that I'm trying to get to stick. Crazy facts, crazy facts. Crazy, crazy, crazy facts. Do I believe in aliens? I don't think so. But I'm open to it. Can you believe it? 105 facts that'll blow your mind. One of the oldest professions is dentistry. They've been performing dentistry since 7000 BC. I would prefer the dentist now. Rowan says, I wouldn't Google licking machine. That's a good point. Definitely put safe search on if you're Googling that. Oh yeah, alien bacteria. Yeah, that makes sense. Look up facts about pneumothorax. So thorax, right? So like, oh, my flight has changed again. Stop changing, flight. Pneumothorax. Oh, it was when your lungs collapse? When you get air inside your body. Okay, let's Wikipedia this. We need lungs, right? What bread is my kitty? Brown. He's a whole grain loaf. He's a rag doll. There is no end to a rainbow. Yeah, I don't, I know that I'm a heart surgeon, but I just don't see a lot of lungs. Ugh. Oh, they were messing around with this in 1385. I teach EMT medics, and we went over this week. Oh, your son had one. He had collapsed lung when he was born. They gave him oxygen and burst his lung. Oh my God! Oh! Sorry, I just scared the cat. You can eat different apples 365 days a year for 20 years. What? What? Okay. Eat different apples 365 days a year. I'm not seeing this. I guess I could look up how many types of apple are there. TCC's trade. Reach out. This is saying that there's 85 types of apples. Is this misinformation? Did you get me to believe misinformation? I am so gullible. 95 apple varieties. The way that you cut a vegetable can change its smell and taste. I didn't know that. That's interesting. But I believe that it is misinformation that you can eat there's that many different varieties of apples, and therefore Bruce gets a treat. Enjoy it. Enjoy your lies. Snuggle bug. Good work. Bruce got a treat. Okay, what is another weird fact? Let's find one. Let's find one. Actually, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to look up what is going on with, was delayed. They moved me again. I'm probably not gonna make it. That's not good. Alright, back to facts. A French general gave John Quincy Adams a pet alligator. Adams kept it in one of the White House bathtubs and enjoyed showing it off. That's what I would do if I was president. I do need a private jet. Oh, that'd be good. Good morning, Shanae. Men can taste things with their testicles. How? It's illegal to take a selfie with a sleeping polar bear. I can believe that. Hi, Baycetamol. Baycetamol, is that like paracetamol? The founder of Pringles requested to be buried in a Pringles can. You can now get a headstone with a QR code called Living Headstones. They show pages with photos, video biographies, and comments from loved ones. That won't be hacked. Can you imagine getting a QR code on... First of all, 20 years from now, people are going to be like, a QR code? You don't just think and know what's on the headstone? I mean, are you kidding me? But to put a QR code on... Polar bear is the only bear species that actively hunts humans. Dallas, it is a real cat. That's Bruce. Look at, he's giving you side eye now. Okay, let's look that up. Polar bears hunt humans. Man-eater. No, polar bears do not hunt humans. This is according to the Polar Bear Guidebook, which could be Big Polar. There's an old polar bear joke poem that goes, if it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. But just how true is this? Do polar bears hunt humans? What a weird poem. How many bears are you coming into contact with? Happy and well-fed polar bears do not hunt humans for food and usually avoid confrontation. There were 73 attacks on humans between 1870 and 2014. So I would say that polar bears do not actively. Yeah, it's a good point. This could be written by polar bears, but there is a lot of polar bear ads. Do polar bears eat Arctic foxes? Of the 73 attacks, 63 were injured, 20 people were killed. Polar bears have only killed 20 people in the span of 200 years. I'm calling that misinformation. And therefore, Bruce, eat your lies. Eat them. Eat your lies. Baseball umpires used to umpire the game from rocking chairs. Hang on, I gotta put this on my shoulder. I gotta look that up. Baseball. Ants kill more people than sharks. Oh my goodness. They're coming in thick and fast. Used to sit in rocking chairs. Oh, it comes right up. In the early days, they would sit 20 feet behind home plate. I bet they caught a lot of wrong shots there. a lot of baseball as a kid. Hey, don't leave your crumbs on me. NHL games used to have one penalty box that opposing players would share. That's too cool. How early is too early to get married to someone in the military? Well, if you were to ask most of the people that are in the military, they would say, give it a good hour from when you start dating. From when you start dating, how early is too early to date somebody in the military? From when you start dating to marriage, anything longer than an hour is probably fine. Australia's wider than the moon. Excellent fact. April says your cat is gorgeous. Thank you. Bruce gets it gorgeous. That's not just want you to know that's not misinformation. You want pretty. Thank you. Can't believe how far my flight's been pushed back. Sylvia says, the moment you meet the stripper, propose to her. The faster you leave the barracks, the better. Hey, whatever you gotta do. April sending a rose, thank you. Hello from Ireland. Bradley got engaged after 6 months of dating, married at 18 months, been married over 8 years now. See, it works. Bradley's happy. We did the meditation quote today. It was about how people are rude to you and you just kind of pity them. And it was very apt for the people that have been rude to me lately. I had a guy that was like, you're a dude wannabe. And I said, I don't want to be a man. But I feel like I'm already alpha over you or something like that. And then he said, grab your gloves, which I think is funny that he wants to fight me, but he also wants to be safe about it. Actually, more injuries, this is a good fact, more injuries started happening when fights went to gloves from bare knuckle. I like boxing. I'm a little aggressive. Hi, Emma. Bradley did a mill-to-mill marriage as well, so there you go. That also speeds things up. Bruce, you can't just hang out down there. We need your eye candy. Come on, eye candy. Come on. Yeah, get up there. Did I used to follow the depend eponymous page? No, I don't really like that word. I feel like it's just meaning to be mean to people. And I don't like to be mean to people. I don't like to say anything about anybody's looks. I prefer to attack people purely for who they are as a person and their personality, and just destroy them from the inside. I find that much more powerful. Yeah, not a big fan of even the dependa word. I'm kind of like, ugh, God, it just makes me sad. It makes me sad. Hakuna Matata. That's not the song. What do you sing when you hold up Simba? I'm trying to help you. What's the song when you hold up Simba? Oh, we my whip. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yes, attack the soul, not the body. You got that, Tyler, Family Ties. What is the name of the drink I'm drinking? Zions. Any tips on dealing with a spouse's first deployment? Do things that are good for you. Try to get a skill, try to get something that you can carry on, and do something for yourself so that you feel like you are growing and not just waiting. And just, try to be supportive. Sometimes phone calls and things like that are hard. It really depends on the situation. But just try to think good thoughts. What is that drink? It is it's not Jack Daniels. It's a energy drink that has L-theanine in it, and I take an L-theanine vitamin with it. What is Bruce attacking right now? He's attacking his fish. This fish is from Felicia. Oh, good. My flight now leaves at 11 o'clock at night. That's helpful. You knew a spouse who refused to talk to lower ranking wives. I have not come into contact with anybody like that. My mother-in-law in the 60s had one person that was like that. You know, I haven't met anybody, and I also have never met anybody that's like, do you know who my blank is? I've only met 2 bad spouses. Bruce is leaving. Can you believe? Thank you, Raymundo. Hello from Australia. I want to come to Australia. I do. How did me and my invisible husband meet? I was walking down an alley, and he was just like, "Hey, here's $5. Do you want to get married?" And I said, "Yeah." No, we were friends. Why can't I get a dog? I could get a dog. I put a lot of emotions into dogs and pets in general. I feel bad enough leaving Bruce. I'm gone a lot. So it's hard. You know, I want to make sure that I'm giving the dog all the attention that he needs. How am I finding Texas culture reference the Northeast? Totally different. Very different. When I moved to Texas, I got messages where people were like, "Get out. We do not want you." Or they would say, "What is your political affiliation? We only want this group of people here." And I was like, whoa, I have lived all over the United States. I've never had that. Even in Seattle, where it's far one side to the other. You're just like, I would never heard, "We don't want you here unless you believe this." Blew my mind. What happened to Heinrich? Heinrich passed away, he was 9. And he's a big dog, so they were only supposed to live to 7. He passed away about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. All the pens in the dryer. Have I lived in Colorado? No, I've been there. Oh, thank you, cutie. And Karen, she's not a Karen. I know, it's sad what they've done with the name Karen, isn't it? Okay, more facts. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do with this flight stuff. I like going and doing shows. I just wish I could teleport, and I wish my husband could come with me. So about the same as Europeans moving to Texas. It's different, but it does really grow on you, and pecan pie makes you grow. There's really neat things about Texas, but that's really difficult to feel like unwelcome, especially when we were told to come here. Also, like, Texas keeps attacking me. The bugs and the grass and the heat, and right now it's nice because it's 62 degrees. But I live in New York City. I live here. I travel a lot. And so, you know what I'm gonna do? Watch this. Oh, look who's back. I like being next to you, Bruce. I'm leaving, so maybe you could show me some friggin' love. For God's sakes. You're from Texas, never really met anyone that was unwelcoming. I guess it was just like an online thing. When I was getting those messages that were like, "We don't want you here unless you're this political affiliation." And I was like, okay. You think Felicia thinks the government has transporters, but they're holding out? Man, wouldn't that be great? Sharon met her husband in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, and then was married for 30 years. That's amazing. Thank you for Bruce. They're saying you're pretty. Pretty treat. You'll always take a pretty treat. Okay. I just want to look at something quickly to see what my deal is. Oh, look at it. He's trying to steal a fish. That is absolutely what he's trying to do. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Thief. Thief. 2 months in, married, and married 24 years. That's great. Do I have any active toys he can try to kill instead of geckos? He's got some toys. He's got this bird that chirps. You're going to Fort Hood and can't wait. When I did shows there, like there was some stuff around, you know, it just seemed like a regular city. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? You found your first scorpion 2 days ago. This is what everybody tells me. They come in pairs. Not in the fruit, but there's 2 of them. You see this monster? Right. He's totally stealing treats. You're in the middle of a gossip group of spouses at your new base. Could use friends since you're pregnant. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, I try to stay away from anybody gossip because it makes it seem like it's such a small world. But if you're out learning about things, like you guys are here every day, you're learning fun facts. You don't want Bruce to go hungry. I don't know when I'll PCS again. You don't know till you're in it. You don't know till you're in it. All right. I don't know. All passengers rebooked. This is not good. Okay. Focus. Your tonsils can partially grow back. This is a fact. Your tonsils can partially grow back if there was tissues left behind during the removal process. Your tonsils can grow back. Can you imagine being in so much pain that you have your tonsils removed and then they have the nerve to grow back? Can I fly in through a different airport? I think it's a weather issue, so it's probably going to be all of them. It is disgusting that your tonsils can grow back. Has anyone has your tonsils grown back? You had them removed at 32, very painful. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Aren't they weird? You know, that we have them and then we take them out. You live in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and the universe just dropped the floofy orange cat in your backyard. What should you name him? You were chosen by the cat distribution system? Okay, what should they name their kitty? Orange cat, let's go. Here we go. What are we gonna name this kitty cat? Fritos, Cheetos. What are other things that are orange? Door hinge. Leanne says Tigger. We could call him Tonsils. No. Chase, we like that. Gingerbread. Gingerbread, it's Christmas time. Gingerbread's a great name. And then you could be like, hey, Ginger. Bread. Reba. Way to go, Brittany. Way to go. Pretty cat. Dog food. No. An orange cat? Orange cats are never dog food. They will come. They'll come for you. Blaze. Tangerine. I love that. And what about nectarine? Because nectarines and peaches are actually the same. There's just a gene that makes it fuzzy or not. Okay, orange things. What is associated with orange? Optimism and energy. Carrot. baby carrot, caramel, fire, goldfish. Oh, goldfish. You name an orange cat goldfish? That's pretty cute. But Reba's really good. I think cheese puff is good. I do like Reba. Hunter. Jolene. Is it a boy or a girl? Goldfish is cute, yeah. Mangoes, orange soda. Squash. Sweet potato. Oh my God. Koi. Honey. Corn snake. No. Clownfish. Cantaloupe. Apricot. Yeah, I like goldfish, but I also really like Reba. Let us know what you decide. Lady Marmalade. Name your kitty cat Lady Marmalade. Yay, the kitty distribution system. Sherbert, the great one. Thank you for sending a gift, Liz. Thank you, thank you. Sunny. Liz sent me 14 roses and corn. All right. Thanks for all the corn. Name it Ashley's couch. Orange cats are usually male, Wendy says. Well, I think we should definitely name it Reba then. Can you imagine yelling sweet potato out the door? Sweet potato. Well, I yell Bruce. Bruce. Brucey. Bruce. Brucey. Oh, he's going to the vet on Monday to get snipped. Cats, I think, handled that. Did you see what Bruce did? Bruce came to me pre-snipped. Your current cat's name is Hiccup, and my previous cat name was Steve French. You have to call him Steve French every time. Steve French, get back here. Persimmon, nice. He did give me side-eye. I'm not taking you to the vet again. Bruce got accused. They wrote in his thing that he was aggressive. He was not aggressive. I was there. It was friggin' ridiculous. They weren't holding him. They were like pinning him down. I was just let me hold him. He'll be fine. He's great at the vet. It's like, I don't want him marked for life just because he defended himself when you were being rude. Cream Puff, great name. Pippi. Your childhood cat was called Spider and Winnie the Pooh. That's cute. Mid-Michigan says hello. Fantastic. All of it? Okay, this feels like a lie, and we're going to look it up. There is an uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, which is populated entirely by swimming pigs. Are you kidding me? What is Pig Beach? This sounds like a lie. Oh my God. And then there's a barbecue restaurant called Pig Beach Barbecue. What? That's terrible. There's people holding pigs at this Pig Beach. This is what the Bahamas, is this why people go to the Bahamas? Located on Big Major K. The pigs are known in popular culture as the swimming pigs. Well, what? Pig Beach. Do you guys want to go to, yeah, swimming beach? I should eat more seafood. Everything you need to know before visiting Pig Beach. Guys, what? Look at this. They take you on a boat there to Pig Beach. They swim with you and you can feel them. I thought pigs couldn't swim. I thought if they swam, their hooves cut their faces out. Bruce is a rag doll. Thank you. Guys. Ooh, Leanne says pigs eat people. I'm not going there. It just makes it more dangerous. You don't want to, you want a dangerous vacation? Pig Beach. Yeah, what if they go to the bathroom near you? I think pigs can be toilet trained. Unlike dogs. Cheese caves in Missouri. All right. Cheese caves. Hundreds of feet below the ground in Missouri. Oh, wow. There's a lot of cheese in Missouri. Hundreds of thousands of pounds of American cheese. Deep in converted limestone mines, caves kept perfectly at 36 degrees Fahrenheit, store stockpiles of government-owned cheese, comprising the country's 1.4 billion pounds of surplus cheese. The government is hiding cheese in Missouri? Oh, I'm sorry, Maritza. I hope that your dog feels better soon. And also, just so you know, the government is hiding cheese in Missouri. The government is hiding 1.4 billion pounds of cheese underground in Missouri. Government cheese. So you know it's not good. What? Ronald Reagan, public distribution of government cheese because, so there was a dairy shortage, the government intervened, that led to the one president. Jimmy Carter poured money into the dairy industry, and then Ronald Reagan was like, we gotta give away all this cheese. Here's Ronald Reagan with a big old hunk of butter. That's a lot of butter, or he's got a tiny head. In Missouri. Yes, I'm very surprised that the government is hoarding cheese in Missouri. Why are we making cheese if we have 1.6 billion pounds of cheese underground? This is blowing my mind. They also have cows that you can rent cuddling sessions with. Oh. You've had surplus cheese, it's like Velveeta. Do you think I'll ever travel abroad with the Air Force? I'll travel abroad with comedy, with the Armed Forces Entertainment Company, it's, oh no, the cheese is getting bad. The cheese is going bad. A brick of fungus-infested processed cheese in the hallowed halls of the White House to demonstrate a pressing concern. We don't feel like we can keep the oldest cheese much longer. Shame on Secretary Block for bringing out moldy cheese. What? Bitter cheese imbroglio. Billions of dollars. Cheese hotspot. No cheese hotspots. It'll melt. Your husband is joining the Air Force at 34 and you're so lost. Don't feel lost. Haley, make friends. You're going to do great. He's going to be at San Antonio for a little bit. If he's going to basic training or officer training school, it's a little bit different. If he's going to basic training, then it's in San Antonio. Just go along for the ride. Whenever you move to a new place, you can go and type in Facebook spouses group or follow the Facebook pages for the base that you're going to or the job or whatever, so you can kind of pick things up. I can't stress this to you enough. Look at what's happening in the Facebook group before you post anything. Sometimes people from even outside the base, they try and cause trouble, and there's a whole thing. The dairy surplus goes back to post-World War II, not Jimmy Carter. It's telling me Jimmy Carter, Steve. No. He's definitely not too old for this. It's going to be good, and if he's going soon, perfect time, because he won't roast in the summer. Use Sandbox to communicate with him. Sandbox is an organization, they'll send letters. It's just, I don't know, I just don't like to get stamps and all that stuff. They make it really easy. You can send pictures. When my husband joined, he was considered the old guy because even though he was only 24, we had 3 kids already. It's not as bad as it sounds to be the old guy. As long as you guys have a strong family bond, you'll be able to make anything work. See that? You're already getting support, Haley Lynn. Support treat. Military spouse support treat for Bruce. Oh, and if you ever see me give advice, don't follow it. parking in general's parking spots, or calling your senator. Do the opposite of what I say. Okay, I'm going to do a deep dive into cheese. This is secondary Cheesegate. So when's the cheese going to go bad? When are we going to lose all this cheese? We got to distribute the cheese. Nicole's ADHD is a little on fire. Massive stockpiles of government-owned cheese. The United States had bought over 500 million pounds of cheese. Well, why is it in the 80s you bought 500 million pounds of cheese? So they bailed out the dairy industry, and then it's sort of like when you have like a cousin that's screwed up. Gotta do this. You gotta do that. And then you do that. There was an error fetching the data. Shouldn't be. Okay. When are you alone? You should, otherwise zip it. Okay. I had to block somebody that was being racist on Facebook. It's really a strange thing. Thank you, Maritza. What was that? I don't even know where that even came from. I think that some bots use, oh look, someone's soul you can break. Yes, see? There you go. You attack people for how horrible they are, not for how they look. And that is a fundamental belief that I have. It's much more effective. It's actually deeper and darker. Do I live on base housing and do I like it? I do, and I do like it. There's definitely some issues, but it has worked for me. Doesn't keep me from complaining. It was out of the blue. I think there's bots that troll and then they try to like push things in. Anyway, back to our cheese chat. What time is it? I gotta get ready for my flight 47 hours from now. The cheese industry is not growing on its own. When is the government cheese going to go bad? We can give it to military families. Why can't we give all the cheese to military families? You can't. You like Bruce? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to touch his paw. He was like, no. He said consent. This says cheese never really goes bad. Is that true? Well, I'm super interested in the government cheese. Don't give them any more ideas. Well, we should just, this is Bruce in the background here. I have seen the cheese wheel races. Oh, there's a, oh, thank you, Kimberly. Hang on a second. Yeah, I've seen the cheese wheel races. Those are pretty cool. My husband is calling me. Can't text though. Sorry, he doesn't exist. So I'm gonna look into this cheese thing. Oh, thanks, Boris. Oh, no worries, Kimberly. I figured. Isn't it a form of mold? Oh, you bought the fish flakes for your cat and they've lost their minds? That is fantastic. And in celebration, on behalf of your kitty cats, SCP, Bruce gets a treat. Gotta get the fish flakes. I should put the brand out, Bonito Flakes. I buy it's a big bag. It's for people. A people bag. Do we have any other fun facts of the day? He needs all the treats. Any form of moldy cheese should be banned. My grandfather used to eat blue cheese a lot. And man, does it make you stink for days. When I was a kid though, I used to, on New Year's Day, it was my responsibility to throw Limburger cheese in the neighbor's yard. Just a family tradition. Can't stand blue cheese. Some cats are allergic to people. Wouldn't that be terrible if your cat had to get allergy shots to deal with you? And do you think that people would be more open to you rehoming the cat if you were like, this cat is allergic to me? Like, I'm not giving it up because it's literally leaving. Build your kitties a snuffle mat and hide their treats in it. That's adorable. Okay. Got any other? Supposed to help with kitty mental health? Oh, nice. Bruce sees a therapist. Kitty therapist. Here's a fact. I'm allergic to pork because I'm allergic to an enzyme in a cat's liver. Wait, it shot me way up at the top. Called pork cat allergy. Hey, it's Dr. Terry Simpson. Dr. Terry, I love that you're busting all the weight loss stuff, all the myths. Okay, so why are we hoarding cheese? Oh, Dr. Terry might be interested in this. Did you know that the government is hoarding 1.6 billion pounds of cheese in Missouri? It's called the Cheese Caves. It was when we bailed out the dairy industry. Yeah. Why are we hoarding cheese? I don't know. Some people are allergic to all protein and can't eat meat. Really? It's storing them, not hoarding them. I don't know. I grew up with hoarders, and now I have 7 Roombas, so it didn't affect me emotionally at all. But when do they give away the cheese? They should give away the cheese at some point. Like, what are we storing it for? Storing for how long? You know what I mean? Lone Star ticks are one of the reasons people end up allergic to meat. Oh, I feel like I've heard that. When I lived in Georgia, covered in ticks all the time. On the reservations, it is given and called commodity cheese. Okay, so they are giving away the cheese. They're not just keeping the cheese. I'm fine with it as long as they're giving the cheese out. But if they're just like saving it for a rainy day cheese, I feel like we should move on it before it goes bad. Oh, Dr. Terry says ticks and meat called alpha-gal syndrome. Where are the said cheese caves in Missouri? I don't know. I think it might be a secret. Should I try to find them? Michelle says 1.6 billion of anything is hoarding. I'm working on 1.6 billion Roombas. Springfield, Missouri. Grew up on government cheese. That cheese was hard to cut. You needed a chainsaw. Do you remember how we learned what chainsaws were originally used for? It's grim. Can you imagine to be the person that has to check the cheese? I'm the cheese checker. I'm the professional government cheese checker. How much you paid for that? $4.8 billion a year. Government cheese in the 70s made the best macaroni and cheese. I can't believe it. As an army cook, I guarantee the soldiers are eating it. All right. Oh, thank you, Christina, for sending stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you want to know what chainsaws were originally used for? Childbirth. They were invented for childbirth. It's horrible. It just seems horrible. Give that cat back its claws. Give Dr. Terry with his dad jokes. Have I seen the Crayola hot chocolate for the Marines? No, I haven't. The end says, are we the unloved social media platform? You are on Instagram, where Instagram is going through a bit of a crazy thing right now, where they're prioritizing people. They're not showing certain people's stuff, and so they're going through a little growth spurt. I just learned what the Green Bay Packers were cheese packers. I hope we're first in line for the cheese. Took the crackers out of Dad's MREs and put the government cheese on it. I have chili mac MREs right now, which, as we know, is the best. Fish Bruce. Oh, you sent it in a Facebook DM. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you, thank you. Now you found Instagram. Hi, Lola. Okay, we need one more good fact, and then I'll go eat something. I'll go eat some government cheese. Steven says we're just gonna act like I don't exist. The cat looks like a fine. Oh, you're trying to eat the cat? No, you can't eat the cat. Bruce is actually immortal. Get in there, Brucey. Come on, be brave. You can do this, buddy. Honey never expires. Great fact. Do you see how lazy he's being right now? He's like, floof it up. Just look up some of the embalming. It's freaking me out. I will look it up, though. Your preterm labor is starting up again. Fact. Oh my God, Sarah. I thought you had already had these babies. This is taking forever. How do the stars benefit me? The stars are money. Every star is a penny. The 7 dwarves never said it's off to work we go. Really? I did ask my husband to stuff me. Your husband's like most of the MREs. Oh, nice. There are bits of stars in our DNA. Ooh, thank you, Nevin, for sending a gift. A tiny dino. Just look how lazy this cat is being. Here you go. Bam. Bam. I wish government cheese helped heal COVID. Don't we all? What a nice, your tongue automatically knows how everything would feel on it. At the beginning of this, we talked about how these students in Purdue, college students, created a licking machine to see how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, and it was 356, I believe. They keep stopping your labor. Oh my God. These kids do not want to get out. It's like when they're 18, you're like, get out, go on your own business. Nevin says, hello, it's me. I'm the licking machine. Good morning. Astra. 333. He must love it when you go live with it. I think he does. Oh, Mom loves baking. Bought a badge. Thank you very much. I love that you love baking. Koalas' fingerprints are virtually indistinguishable from humans. Yes, that's true, and it can impact crimes. And as we know, koalas commit a lot of crimes. I was tempted. Did I see before you're from the East Coast? I grew up in Pittsburgh. Yinzer. Alex Dahl with the hot dogs. Thank you. And there's mustard on it. And eyeballs. Which adds up for a hot dog. Aw, Bruce is leaving. He's leaving. Thank you so much, beach bum. Oh my God, Bruce. Are they koalty crimes or petty crimes? A koala caper, if you will. I'd read a book about the koala caper. Are you ready? You ready for this treat? Bruce, my snack ran away. If you only ever ate rabbits, you would die as they don't have enough proteins. This is one of my favorite facts because it was on QI. So it's something about the fat content that rabbits have. If you only eat rabbits, you die. However, if you watch Stephen Fry on it, if you eat 1 pea, you won't die. QI is such a great show. I like Stephen Fry. I'm gonna pick up Bruce. Do you wanna see how long he is? That's a long kitty. Just a long kitty cat. Thank you, Jen. Just a long boy. Oh, you met Stephen Fry? He's so cool. Where are you going? Have I ever had Scrapple? I have. He's purring, but also trying to get away, which is mixed messages, buddy. Mixed messages. Your husband's anti-cat. Oh, man. Introduce him to Bruce. Bruce comes to the door when you come home. He wants you to pick him up. He's very treat focused. Watch this. All right, ready? You got a mess everywhere. Okay. Hang on. Sit. Good boy. You can teach him to sit. That's like a dog thing, you know? I had big dogs too. I like dogs as well. I work in foster care, made an elephant mask, and he's the one giving away the prize. Oh my God, that's cool. You work for Folds of Honor. Would you consider doing one of our galas? Go to me, certainly send me the information. If you go to my website, ashleygutermuth.com, and then there's a contact page. Yeah, just shoot it on over. Thank you. As a kid, our cats could shake, sit, and high five. Nice. Your dog Ripley's snoring quite loudly. She's had a long day. No, but it's only just begun. Bruce is like 8 or 9. You want Rick? Thank you so much, Mom. Love baking. Happy holidays. Uh-oh, Jen Pilcher's here. The trouble's here. So we've learned today about government cheese. We didn't get a lot of facts today. Remember, if you see someone having a stroke, be fast. Call 911. Is their face drooping? He thinks cats can teleport. No air frying today. Air frying is a weekend event, Jen, of course. But I won't be able to air fry this weekend either because I'll be away. I'm covered in fish. I wonder if I should change my clothes now. Everybody on the plane's gonna be like, you smell like fish. Have to go. Good luck going to the change of command for the squadron commander. Make sure to scream, I love you! They won't invite you back. So we've learned today about the cheese caves, which has been huge. The government is hoarding 1.6 billion pounds of cheese in caves in Missouri. I've never been to Staten Island, but I think, have I driven through Staten Island? I don't know. That's exciting that you're headed to Staten Island. Thank you, Leanne. The Little Mermaid VHS original cover was dirty. No, I haven't looked at that. I'm gonna Google that real fast. Okay, I probably won't put it up. All right, Little Mermaid original VHS. That's The Little Mermaid 2. I might need more. It doesn't seem too dirty. Maybe I don't have a dirty enough mind. I'll work on it. Yeah, they're storing a bunch of cheese. We bailed out the dairy industry and then they stored a bunch of cheese in Missouri. Cheese caves. You can never have enough cheese, yeah. I just hope it doesn't spoil. But they're like, no, it never spoils. I don't know, I think cheese can spoil. Yeah, the stars are a penny a piece. Isn't that crazy? There's the way that, Facebook, huh? They're prepared for the apocalypse. They store a lot of meds past expiration and did studies with it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a good idea. Cheese Whiz? Oh, okay, yeah, Cheese Whiz probably doesn't expire. Hi, Soph. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see when my flight leaves. We learned some things today. We learned about the cheese caves. That was the big one. We're gonna keep plowing on. We're gonna keep learning. And it'll be good. Remember to freak out the people that are around you so that you can figure out who your real friends are. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Goodbye, goodbye, Bruce.